Hi, my name is Carol. I live in French Valley, California, which is near San Diego in Southern California. I received my cancer treatment at UCLA in Los Angeles, which is about 110 miles one way from my house. I recently was re-diagnosed with cancer. I'm now stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. And in that diagnosis, I had to receive treatment of surgery and then also chemotherapy and radiation. So recently, I was going to be required to have radiation and chemotherapy twice a day at UCLA, which is 110 miles away from my house one way. So I was desperately looking for a solution of how I could receive my treatment twice a day at UCLA. But the expense of living in LA and all of the resources that are out there, Joe's House, Tiverton House, they're all sold out. So I was really quite desperate to find some place to stay while I was getting my treatment, because there's no way I could have driven back and forth between my home 220 miles every day to get my treatment. And I was so blessed to work with Joellis at Cancer Support Community. She was amazing. She just was fantastic. I couldn't even believe an organization like this existed. They partner with Airbnb for anyone receiving cancer treatment. I think it's more than 105 miles away from your house. She was fantastic. She just set up a place for me to stay that was within 10 miles of UCLA, which was fantastic because then I was able to receive my treatment first thing in the morning. I had to get chemotherapy and radiation, and then I would come back late in the afternoon to receive my second therapy during the day. And between therapies, if I didn't have a place to stay with Cancer Support Community putting that together for me, I would have had to just hang out at the hospital all those hours between the treatments. And as it was, I was very sick physically and weak, going through the chemotherapy and the radiation twice a day. And Joellis, the way she set it up for me, I was able to go to my place and rest between those treatments. And she really did a wonderful job setting everything up for me. Cancer Support Community was awesome. They just stepped right in and they asked me all kinds of questions that I wouldn't have even thought to ask. Like, for instance, did I need parking? And little did I know that parking is hard to come by in LA. And she was able to get us a condo that had 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms and secured parking. So it was really quite convenient, very comfortable for me and my caretaker. And because of that, I was able to finish all of my treatment twice a day and get through all of the consecutive days and weeks of my treatment without missing any treatments. And now I've finished my treatment and I'm able to go on with my recovery and live my life. I'm just so grateful to Cancer Support Community and to Airbnb for this wonderful program. I wish more people knew about Cancer Support Community because they are just a godsend to anyone living with cancer and having to go through cancer treatment.